Louisiana beer reviews, real ales, Devil's Backbone, Belgian-style Tripel. Brewed in Texas. Best to consume by September 24th, 2013. Good. Keep cold, drink soon. I'm drinking it right now. Okay, bought this at HEB in the Woodlands, Texas. 8.1% alcohol, 36 international bitterness units. The hops are Czech size in Belgium. Czech size. The yeast is Belgian yeast. They don't talk about the malts on the website, so I couldn't tell you. And they use candy sugar made in-house at the brewery. Flavored beer. Good on Beer Advocate. A 96 out of 100, however, on rate beer, and a 96 out of 100 for the style. So super high on rate beer. Never had it before. Okay. A lot of smoke coming out of that. It's very cloudy today. Very humid and cloudy. And it's going to be kind of hot, I think. If the sun comes out. If the sun doesn't come out, it won't be too hot. It'll just be muggy. Okay. Essentially no head. You get the thinnest white head, off-white head, and the appearance is hazy, golden with some streaming bubbles. And I don't see any. Well, actually I do see a few floating particles, but not a whole lot. It's golden from that view. Yeah, it's just a golden beer with essentially no head. Not the best indication. You would want a bigger head on this, but let's check out the aroma. Ooh. Certainly get that Belgian yeast, that candy sugar, and some kind of malt. You know, barley malt. They might add corn also. I wonder how these exquisite Belgian beers would taste without the candy sugar. They're always adding candy sugar. That's telling me that maybe, I was thinking about this the other day, maybe they don't taste too good without the candy sugar. I'd like to try some without that, and it might be bad. So typical of a Belgian beer. You get the sweet malt, barley malt, maybe corn, the sweet sugar, the candy flavor, and pretty nice hop bitterness there in the middle to the end of the sip to keep it from being too sweet. The mouthfeel is not that heavy. It's kind of a light to medium mouthfeel, believe it or not. It's kind of a light bodied beer, and the finish is like most beers I try, semi-dry. Here we are at about 10 o'clock in the morning. It's sweet and not it's sort of refreshing. I drink a lot of water, so that helps me stay hydrated, and then I find the beers are refreshing, and then it's drinkable. It's not overly alcoholic. You do taste the alcohol. Gives it sort of that wine, like brandy wine aspect. Okay. Oh, I see a glob of stuff down there. It's definitely got sediment. Now we see a little of a head. No, but it just fizz right away like root beer. Yeah, you do get a bit of a grain husk flavor though. I'm trying to see if I can get that sediment loose, if it's going to change the appearance any. Okay, yeah, I think it came. loose to an extent. There's a film down at the bottom that ain't it ain't coming out. So forget the head. That just ain't gonna happen. All right. Yeah, there is a grayish orange cloud descending. In fact, and there I go spilling it. I cannot be spilling this expensive beer. It's very yeasty and spicy, peppery, like black pepper. But I don't think they add spices. But you never know what these people are about. Okay, I like it. But I don't know where this 96 out of 100 is coming from. I mean, that's almost perfect. Perfect. Yeah, West Latron 12. All right, I'll give it 100. St. Bernardus Abbot 12. All right, I'll give it 100. This. Oh no, it dripped on my hat. I want some old alcohol on my hat. All right, this, it's just got, I'm gonna tell you some problems with it. And these are not problems necessarily, but they keep it from being a 96. I don't know where that's coming from. I'm more in line with the beer advocate saying it's just good. It is good. I mean, you want to drink a good beer? Get Devil's Backbone. It's a good beer. But for sure, I'm picking up corn. Okay, I'm picking up corn in the undertaste. Much like when I was drinking Ice House last night, I was picking up corn. Well, you would expect that. Miller uses yellow corn grits. But I'm of the opinion that Real Ale is using corn in this. If I'm wrong, they can tell me I'm wrong. Carbonated. But the carbonation is not super prickly like the West Latron 12 either. Not just the corn. I'm picking up tap water. You can taste the water in the beer, the tap water, which I did not pick up with the Ice House. I know that's an ice lager. This is a Belgian-style Tripel ale. I'm aware of that. I'm just thinking this through, okay? But on the other hand, the corn doesn't clash with the sweetness. They go together. And in fact, corn tends to be sweet. I like corn. I'm drinking this. It's making me want to actually eat some popcorn. I think this week I will get some popcorn. That will be good. I mean, it's got a really corny taste. It almost tastes like, well, like grits. It tastes like grits with butter in it. So I like all those things that I'm describing. It just is weird. It doesn't seem to really fit necessarily the Belgian style. But oh well, they tried it. I've been to the hill country. I've enjoyed it. I'm not anti-Texas necessarily. Anyway, I'm going to give this an A-. I think it is excellent to an extent. But it does have some little weird characteristics, which I don't mind because I like beer. I like beer with weird characteristics, really. So anyway, lazy. See what happens when you review one beer and then you turn around and review another, and you're hungry. You need to eat. Anyhow, I'm going to say laissez le bon temps roulé. This is an excellent beer to an extent, and I'm going to end this review by saying, y'all come on down to southeastern Louisiana.